5-day dopamine fast starts tomorrow. Let's do this thing. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've done dopamine fast in the past few months. I did a 2-day one and then followed by a 1-week dopamine fast. This time I'm going to be doing a 5-week, 35-day dopamine fast. Well, that didn't exactly go according to plan. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that, yeah, I attempted that, the 5-week dopamine focused warrior protocol. And yeah, I never ended up finishing it. I had a few slip-ups along the way. Life's been really busy since then, really just quite chaotic. You know, I was in the middle of a big move. Yeah, in terms of NoFap and all of that, you know, working out, I've been getting back into the game. I'm doing pretty well now. I'm already like 2 months clean from porn again. Smartphone addiction, spending too much time on my phone, YouTube. I've been probably the worst I've ever been. Especially in this past month, my average smartphone usage averaged around like 6 to 8 hours a day in the past month. That's one reason why I switched to a dumb phone. Really time to get this thing handled, get it done, because I'm someone, I like to follow up on my words. Like when I say something, I want to just go out there and do it. I want to be impeccable with my word. And you know, I committed to myself that I was going to do this. I was going to complete the 5-week dopamine fasting protocol, and yeah, I didn't end up doing it. I sort of kept putting it off. I thought, you know, I'll try it again, but you know, I'll do it next month, I'll do it next week. And here we are, almost 3 months later. It's the 31st of August as I'm recording this, and I thought, well, why not start September on a positive note and actually complete this dopamine fast, because I've really been meaning to get back into it. Yeah, this guy here was not able to complete it. He uploaded this video on the 4th of June. Well, he wasn't able to do it, but yeah, this time we're gonna recommit, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna just smash it, man. So I've got a printout here of the exact protocol I'm going to be following. So I'll leave a link to this video in the description. I sort of explain everything, how it works in terms of, you know, the non-negotiable activities, bonus activities, and how the scoring and all that works. So I'll sort of leave a link there if you guys can watch that. But pretty much it's going to be a 5-week dopamine fast. There's going to be non-negotiable activities, so whenever I complete all of those, that's going to have to be like I have to at least do that every single day. I'll then put basically a I'll basically, you know, get a point, you know, for doing that, and then I'll get put into bonus points if I do any bonus activities on those days, and then I'll sort of add up my score for each week and then total up my score at the end. So it's sort of like a little game that you can also play as well in terms of adding the scoring into it. And before I continue, I should actually give a shout out to Scandinavian Bob, which I believe I did that in this video here, but yeah, shout out to Scandinavian Bob from the channel Dopamine Focused Warriors. Yeah, he's the guy who created this dopamine fasting protocol. He's got some really good content on his channel, so make sure to go and check it out. He's got a lot of good NoFap content and of course stuff related to dopamine fasting. I purchased his course called Dopamine Focused Fasting sometime towards the beginning of the year, and yeah, that's what I used to do my previous dopamine fasting protocols, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing again this time. But yeah, getting into it. So the non-negotiable activities that I have today are no alcohol or narcotics. Well, that's not going to be too much of an issue because I don't drink alcohol and I never smoked or taken any narcotics. No PMO, so NoFap hard mode, so that's going to be continuing on what I'm already doing. 30 minutes physical exercise. So yeah, no slacking off the workouts. 30 minutes of meditation, max 2 hours of digital recreation. So that basically includes, you know, like watching a TV show like Netflix, YouTube, social media, you know, any time spent on the internet for recreation. So any form of recreational activity that uses the internet and technology, that counts into that. So it's a maximum of 2 hours, which, yeah, I mean, you might think, oh, 2 hours is still quite a bit, but you know, considering I've been spending like 6 to 8 hours a day on my smartphone alone. I mean, that's not counting the other time that I'm spending, you know, on my computer and all of that. So yeah, that time's going to add up pretty quick. So that's the non-negotiables. Bonus activities, so that's if I do that, you know, it's a bonus, I'll get some bonus points, but it's not something that has to be done every single day, but you know, I'll try my best. No junk food or added sugar. 1 hour reading and writing, so and I have to at least spend a total of 1 hour per day focused on, you know, either reading a book or, you know, writing. 1 hour working on my blog, or the 12 steps. Well, my blog. Oh man, I've been wanting to start up a blog for, you know, months now. I've been thinking about that, and I hasn't materialized. I haven't even started on it. So yeah, I put that in there just to encourage myself to really get started, you know, like get the site up and running, and really like just start posting stuff. You know, I've been getting back into writing over this throughout this year, and yeah, I've been meaning to actually get my own blog up and running, and just, you know, actually just start posting stuff, like posting some of my content up on there. But I haven't even started on that. So yeah, that's why I'm including that, you know, 1 hour of working on, you know, my blog, at least getting the site up and running, which, man, mark my words, you know, by the end of this dopamine fast, I have to have a functional blog up and running. If I don't, well, leave me some hate comments or something, because if I don't get this up and running in this time, you know, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And the other alternative on there is, you know, doing like an hour of, you know, 12-step work. So I'm involved in 12-step fellowship, so that includes work on that. The fourth bonus activity is 1 hour of digital recreation. So that's pretty much non-negotiable, is a max of 2 hours. So if I manage to keep it under 1 hour a day, then that's going to be a bonus point. So that's basically the whole protocol. I think in this video I basically explained it a lot better, but I'm sort of just all over the place in this one. But yeah, I've written that down on the back here: non-negotiables, optional, and also here's some activities that are allowed. So activities that are allowed, so things that I just can do throughout the day. Things that are recommended is, you know, doing nothing, just mindfully being with yourself, which that's something that we should all do more of, I think. Just being able to sit with ourselves instead of constantly needing something to stimulate us, you know, keep us occupied. Just getting back to that state of just doing nothing and really embracing that feeling of boredom that may come up, which, yeah, I don't really think boredom necessarily even exists as such. It's just a modern concept that I think was made up. You know, writing or journaling, reading books, taking walks, setting goals, so just any form of planning, cleaning, tidying up, doing things around the house, spending time with pets, and studying or doing an online course. So if you have to study online or do a course online, that's not going to count towards digital recreation. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to do today. Oh yeah, I want to show you a few things on here. I want to mention that throughout this time, I'm going to be trying my level best to stay off YouTube. Last time I set this like very strict rule of no YouTube consumption, which I'm going to try and stick to that again. I want to try and really limit my YouTube consumption, apart from, there's a few people that I follow, you know, like I have, you know, my whole NoFap accountability group, and following these other guys. So, you know, shout out to, you know, Fitzgerald, Addiction from Addiction, Pablo, Robert, Taj, you know, all you guys, you're watching me, and, you know, I'm watching their channels as well. So yeah, shout out to those guys. I'm still going to be watching and commenting on their stuff, and of course, you know, replying to comments on my own. Apart from that, I'm going to stay off YouTube as much as I can. You're not going to be listening to music. I don't have a smartphone at the moment, so that's going to really help. And yeah, to help with this, I've actually got a few tools I can deploy, which I'll show you guys. So I've got a extension on my browser here, no YouTube Shorts, that completely just disables YouTube Shorts and hides them. And I've got this other extension here called Unhook, which basically enables you to, you know, hide a bunch of, you know, YouTube features. There's no videos on the sidebar. If I go on the sidebar here, you know, my subscriptions are currently there, but you know, I can go and use this extension here and click hide subscriptions, so no subscriptions. If I go and click on home, you can see that my feed is completely hidden. Notification bell, we're going to be turning that off. Let's down here, yep, hide notifications. There we go, no notifications, nothing. So YouTube is basically bland as possible. I can go on my own channel, I can search up things, you know, other people's channels manually, but yeah, I'm trying to keep YouTube as boring as possible, prevent myself being sucked into it again. And yeah, man, let's go and get this. We're dopamine focused warriors here. We're gonna crush this thing. If you guys are on a similar journey, or you want to try this out, you know, give it a go. Just try it out. I'll leave a link to Scandinavian Bob from Dopamine Focused Warriors in the description. I'll leave a link to the course. I'll write down all the rules and stuff in the description so you guys can actually follow along better and know what I'm doing. And yeah, maybe go back and watch my previous videos on dopamine fasting. But apart from that, if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really want to start growing this channel, and hit the bell button, stay notified, give the video a like, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.